I don't know that one. It's on down here. Oh, yeah. Sorry. There it is. G'day, guys. Making sure everyone's comfortable in their chairs. There is a good 550 odd cards in this at rough count, give or take. A bit more, maybe, actually. I've just stacked them all up how I intend to open them. It's all there. It's just if I stack them the other way, they might start toppling over. Might need a Rod-style intermission for this. This is a lot of cards and stuff for a drinks break. Okay, just make sure everyone's on. Okay, let's run our teams. The next break is up. I'll get the link for the next one. Give me a sec. G'day, Jeff. Just making sure you're on. You got a few spots in this, and you got some mini spots, potentially more. It's a sick break. Sucker for punishment. I felt bad. Rod's doing case break, so I thought I might as well open up a whole bunch of cards. Let me get this set up. Share the screen. See, it's been a while. Where are we? That one there, yeah, geez. All right. Got a lot going on here. All right, good luck, guys. This is the mini. Should be 10 spots. 10 spots, 7 times. Top 2 get a spot each. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. BJ and Matthew. 7 times. I'll let me just put that in. BJ and Matthew. BJ, you get spot 16. Matthew, you had spot 28. Let me go back to that. Can't do any worse than the Kyle Sandilands from Wish. Yeah, how was that? How's that guy doing NBA before? Like Kyle Sandilands. All right, there's your spots, guys. Most people know their spots. It was only spot 16 from the mini and 28. Now, if I've done this right, there you go. Now we run the teams. Oh, geez, exciting stuff. All right, 7 times again for the teams, guys. Good luck. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and good luck, number 7. Blazers are down the bottom. Nuggets are up the top. Nuggets up the top. Oh, there you go. Jeff got the Hornets. Surely you got a couple of good teams out of this, Jeff. And Blazers down the bottom. Yeah. All right. Geez, you got the far out. You got your Pacers and Rockets again. Jesus, Jeff. All right. Jeff's got the Nuggets. Josh the Sixers. Jeff the Hornets. Hayden the Heat. Samuel the Knicks. Flynn's got the Celtics. Odin the Pelicans. Jeff the Suns. Robert the Lakers. Nathan the Clippers. Jeff the Nets. Flynn the Mavs. Jeff the Rockets. Kale the Raptors. Ryan the Kings. BJ the Bucks. Jeff the Pacers. Cuba the Warriors. Zach has the Pistons. Jeff OKC. Hopefully a giddy in the Origins for you. Where was I? Yep. BJ the Cavs. Did they charge you yesterday? I heard they let people under 12 get in for free. I got an annual pass, Bubsy. BJ the Cavs, Paul the Wizards, Jeff the Bulls, Justin the Jazz, Jeff the Magic, Flynn the Grizzlies, Chad has the Wolf, Matthew the Hawks, Harry the Spurs, and Samsung the Blazers. All right. Chad, you've done well. Get yourself the Wolves. One of the later spots taken from memory. All right, let me just crop the teams. I'll chuck them in the comments, and we'll get underway. Give me a sec. Hopefully the camera is on charge. Hopefully it doesn't die. It'll probably take about an hour to go through all this. Okay, let me just find the... Jeez. What in the... Trying to find the stream. There you go. Thanks, Bubs. Yeah, it's $100 for Dreamwood. You get to go all year. All right. Good luck, everyone. Evening, Josh. Hope you're well. As always, I start off with Optic. I need a bit more depth in this desk. Maybe I'll just push that to the side for now. All right, get comfortable in your seats, guys. In fact, I might just make sure I'm tucked in. It's a big one. None hiding in there. All right. Optic Mega to kick things off. Jeff nearly got a private. Jeff gave it a good nudge. He got himself the Hornets. He got OKC for the Origins. But he couldn't escape his Pacers and Rockets. They just love him. Poor bastard. Got Joel Embiid for the Sixers. Devin Booker for the Suns. We've got a hollow winner stays LeBron James. Good start for the Lakers. And Jamias Ramsey pink for the Kings. Next break is up, guys. Got Bojan Bogdanovic for the Jazz. Rudy Gay for the Spurs. Got a hollow D'Angelo Russell for the Wolf. And a Denny pink for the Wizards. Just bring it up on Facebook. Oh, yep. Someone's pinned it for me. Thanks, Tom. I'm assuming it was Tom. I don't need to have two screens up now. That's a bit much. Keep the teams up. There we go. All right. A bit of housekeeping before I get into it. We're all settled now, it looks like. Got Chris Paul for the Suns. Kelly Oubre Jr. for the Warriors. A hollow John Collins for the Hawks. Josh Collins. And Jonas Valanciunas for the Grizzlies. Got RJ Barrett for the Knicks. Trey Jones for the Spurs. Got Zion for the Pelicans. Team on at 3-2-1. And Thomas Bryant for the Wizards. How's everyone's Saturday going? Did everyone watch Drake rip open what looked like 20 cases of Flawless? I don't know how many he did in the end. I got tagged a bit late towards the end of it. Proper mental. Got Kevin Knox twice for the Knicks. Devin Dotson for the Bulls. Got Express Lane Kyrie for the Nets. And Luka pink for the Mavs. Jason Tatum for the Celtics, Kyra Lewis Jr. for the Pelicans. We've got a purple Chris Middleton splash for the Bucks and Terry Rozier for the Hornets. Brandon Ingram for the Pelicans, Cassius Winston for the Wizards. We've got a My House, Nikola Jokic for the Nuggets, and Giannis pink for the Bucks. Yeah, it was on Instagram, Bubs. Yeah, I got tagged in it. I don't even think I follow their page. There's someone in the States, of course. Got Jeremy Grant for the Pistons. I'm sure it'll be on YouTube somewhere. Eric Gordon for the Rockets. Winner stays Klay Thompson for the Warriors. And Jarrett Allen pink for the Cavs. Spoiler alert, he didn't get the triple LeBron logo, man. It just doesn't make sense to me. He knows all the players anyway. Just walk up to him and say, can you sign this for me? He's courtside at most games. Jaren Jackson Jr. for the Grizzlies. Rondo for the Hawks. Got a splash James Harden for the Nets. And a Sadiq Bey, Mr. 50 for the Pistons. Got Eric Pascal for the Warriors. Kyle Anthony for the Magic. Got Express Lane Dwayne Wade for the Heat. And a pink D'Angelo Russell for the Wolves. Like, surely you just walk up and say, sign this card for me, mate. All right. Mosaic Mega Box. There we go. Paul Millsap for the Nuggets. Marcus Smart for the Celtics. Boban for the Mavs. Taylor Horton-Tucker for the Lakers. Anthony Edwards for the Wolf. Got Lamar Stevens for the Cavs. Got a yellow, Lou Williams for the Hawks. And a green, will to win, Jimmy Butler for the Heat. Got Fred VanVleet for the Raptors. Domantas Sabonis for the Pacers. Lou Williams for the Hawks. Thanasis Antetokounmpo for the Bucks. Isaac Okoro for the Cavs. RJ Hampton for the Magic. And a yellow, Jerry West, all-time greats for the Lakers. Look at this photo. Jam Masters, Blake Griffin. I don't know if you can really see. It looks like he's trying to take a shit or something. For the Nets. Really horrible photo of him. Doesn't do him any favors. And I don't even think he's dunking in the photo. Anyway, Tyus Jones for the Grizzlies. Jaren Jackson Jr. for the Grizzlies. Mike Conley for the Jazz. LaMarcus Aldridge for the Nets. Vince Carter for the Raptors. Jalen Smith for the Suns. Got a yellow. Is that Hornets colors? It is. It's PJ Washington Jr. And a silver Josh Jackson for the Pistons. Jamal Murray for the Nuggets. Kent Bazemore for the Warriors. Daniel Tice for the Bulls. Devontae Graham for the Hornets. The face you pull when you're finished. That's the one. LaMelo Ball, national pride for the Hornets. Kawhi Leonard, Finals MVP for the Raptors. Got a yellow Thanasis Antetokounmpo for the Bucks. And a Luka Bang for the Mavs. Jordan Clarkson for the Jazz. Zubac for the Clippers. Zach Collins for the Blazers. Got Luguentz Dort for OKC. James Wiseman for the Warriors. Theo Maledon for OKC. Got a rookie for the Grizzlies. Desmond Bane, yellow. And a silver wave Mitch Robb for the Knicks. That's the face you had on that stream, Bubsy, where you had your Select H2. I remember the break. You're the one. Got Alfred Payton for the Knicks. Ben McLemore for the Lakers. Bol for the Nuggets. Maxi Kleber for the Mavs. Larry Bird for the Celtics. Xavier Tillman for the Grizzlies. We've got a yellow Jeff Teague for the Bucks. And a Hall of Fame Tim Duncan for the Spurs. Kemba Walker for the Celtics. Shake Milton for the Sixers. Doug McDermott for the Pacers. Brandon Clark for the Grizzlies. Anthony Edwards again for the Wolf. Emmanuel Quickley for the Knicks. You get a yellow. Mike Conley for the Jazz. And an Elevate Derrick Jones Jr. for the Blazers. Cody Zeller for the Hornets. Ricky Rubio for the Wolf. Jabari Parker for the Kings. Karl Anthony Towns for the Wolves. LeBron James for the Lakers. Tyrese Maxey for the Sixers. A yellow Peyton Pritchard, NBA debut for the Celtics. And a will to win Ja Morant for the Grizzlies. You know exactly the break. Only person to do that live. That's right. Many breakers can claim that they're the first to do this or they're the biggest breaker and whatever. But Bubsy is the only breaker that's done that live. I don't think I'll ever be able to top that. It's an amazing feat. All right. We've got a Prism Fanatics. It looks like a blaster. Much better than a blaster. For a start, it's got twice as many cards. Secondly, green cracked ice. And also, auto or memorabilia is numbered. Got Luguentz Dort for OKC. Kyrie for the Nets. Got Sadiq Bey Emergent for the Pistons. And a rookie Udoka Azubuike for the Jazz. Royce O'Neal for the Jazz, Zubac for the Clippers, got a silver Nikola Jokic for the Nuggets, and Colin Sexton for the Cavs. You put the challenge out there to all of us. I don't even know if I'm allowed to talk about it, Bubsy. I don't want to get banned from Facebook. Cameron Johnson for the Suns, Carmelo Anthony for the Blazers. Got a green cracked ice. Hey, it's LeBron James. Nice hit. Green cracked ice, LeBron for the Lakers. And a rookie Aaron Naismith for the Celtics. May as well. Got Rudy Gay for the Spurs. James Harden for the Rockets. Got a silver Dominance Joel Embiid for the Sixers. and a Bruce Brown for the Pistons. Is that? Yeah, that's right. Pretty trick to it. Tom's back. You're going to bring some Luka luck. Blake Griffin for the Pistons, Cam Reddish for the Hawks, Silver, Tobias Harris for the Sixers, and Emmanuel Quickley for the Knicks. And I'm missing some comments here. Where have we got? Chad Berube after that. LeBron. LeBron was a monster. Who's got the Lakers? Where are we? Lakers. Rob, spot 9. Got Jackson Hayes for the Pelicans. Juan Hernan-Gomez for the Wolf. Got a green cracked ice. Derek White for the Spurs. And Isaiah Stewart for the Pistons. There he is. LeBron James. It's my last sticker, that one. Haven't seen too many of the LeBron prisms lately, especially green cracked ice is nice. Got KCP for the Lakers. Wasn't meant to rhyme. Taurean Prince for the Nets. Got KD dominance for the Nets as well. And Enes Kanter for the Celtics. Well, this one might be a patch. It was a little thicker than the average. Don't say anything silly, Bubsy. Got Sekou Doumbouya for the Pistons. Nerlens Noel for OKC. Cracked ice. Magic Johnson for the Lakers again. And Cole Anthony for the Magic. I see just some Tom, I got 5,000 stickers coming. I'll have to check the tracking on those actually. Got Gary Harris for the Nuggets. I'm not even rounding. I'm not exaggerating. Dennis Rodman for the Bulls. We've got Instant Impact Jalen Smith for the Suns and Jonathan Isaac for the Magic. Devontae Graham for the Hornets. Jamal Murray for the Nuggets. Got a Silver, Matthew Dellavedova for the Cavs, and Kelly Oubre Jr. for the Suns. I'll check in with you later, Tom. Maybe send me some in the meantime. Got Tim Duncan for the Spurs, Duncan Robinson for the Heat. Got a green, cracked ice, Alex Caruso, Lakers again, and Zeke Nagy for the Nuggets. All that green cracked ice been Lakers, I think. And Derek White. All right, we've got a patch here, which will be numbered. We've got Victor Oladipo for the Pacers. Steph Curry's going to go to the Warriors. Vernon Carey Jr. for the Hornets. And our patch is Clyde Drexler. That's cool. Clyde Drexler for the Rockets. And it is numbered 50 of 56. There you go. Could get much worse with the Rockets. There you go, Jeff. Clyde Drexler. Your Lakers are on fire. Happy with that Rockets hit. That'd be game worn, I'd imagine. Game worn. Clyde Drexler to 56. Got Illusions Hobby now. Didn't really like the Mega so much, so I tried the Hobby of Illusions. It's my last one, by the way. Pick up a Luka Prism Rookie BGS 9. Nice card. We'll be buying more if anyone's flipping cards. Send us a DM. Got OG Anunoby for the Raptors. Fred VanVleet for the Raptors. Ooh. Joel Embiid for the Sixers. Dame Time for the Blazers. Robert Woodard II for the Kings. And behind Fred VanVleet, it is Isaiah Joe, RPA for the Sixers. First impressions. Not numbered. It's our mate Isaiah Joe. There's Freddie. Mini to close is up for NFL. Come try NFL. There's no Rockets, Pacers, or Mitch. That's actually all right, Tom. Not bad. But there is a Tom. There's a Tom. Got Terry Rozier for the Hornets. It looks like Kyle Sandilands. Buy in just to see him. Lou Williams for the Hawks. We've got Shining Stars, Jason Tatum for the Celtics. Got a numbered card behind here. It is Thaddeus Young for the Bulls. Waste of a numbered card to 99. Chris Boucher for the Raptors and Reggie Perry for the Nets. That's actually pretty good by Tom. I'll pay that, Mr. Powell. Got Bobby Portis for the Bucks. Andre Drummond for the Lakers. No, same team. It's all right. Kawhi Leonard and Paul George double vision for the Clippers. Russell Westbrook for the Wizards. Victor Oladipo for the Heat. And Sadiq Bey for the Pistons. Got Miles Turner for the Pacers. Chuma Akeki for the Magic. Got a Paul George Mystique for the Clippers. Jason Tatum to 25 out of nowhere for the Celtics. There we go. Nice hit. There's heaps more in the garage if you need more one touches. 6 cases. Nikola Jokic for the Nuggets and Lamar Stevens for the Cavs. Danny Green for the Sixers. Just bring a whole sleeve of them in. D'Angelo Russell for the Wolves. We've got same team again. I like that. Double vision. Julius Randle and RJ Barrett for the Knicks. Got Jordan Poole for the Warriors. Zion for the Pelicans, and James Wiseman, rookie for the Warriors. It's a thick boy. Maybe I'll save the thick boy. Might be another RPA, probably another patch, really. Another spacer. Got Ricky Rubio for the Wolves, Brandon Clark for the Grizzlies. We've got a rookie vision, Desmond Bane for the Grizzlies. We've got Zach LaVine for the Bulls. Derrick Rose for the Knicks, and Nathan Knight for the Hawks. They just make it fun by putting every second card upside down. Exciting. Let's see if we can get through the whole illusions without a randomizer card. I can't see it happening. John Collins for the Hawks, Kristaps Porzingis for the Mavs. We've got living legends Paul Pierce for the Celtics. Got Killian Hayes to 99, rookie for the Pistons. Chris Paul for the Suns, and Kyra Lewis Jr. for the Pelicans. Here's a thick boy. Hopefully another RPA. Got Darius Baisley for OKC, Kemba Walker for the Celtics. Got fantasy matchups. Oh, you bastards, we couldn't do it. Lakers and Spurs, Anthony Davis and Tim Duncan. Randomize that later. Got Shake Milton for the Sixers. Thomas Bryant for the Wizards, and CJ Allaby for the Blazers. Unless the same person. Did Rob have Spurs as well? Harry's got the Spurs. All right. Put it in my randomizer pile. Hopefully it doesn't stack up too high. Harrison Barnes for the Kings. Kelly Oubre Jr. for the Warriors. We've got Zach LaVine, illuminated for the Bulls. Aaron Naismith for the Celtics. Gary Trent Jr. for the Raptors, and Isaiah Stewart for the Pistons. Got Jarrett Allen for the Cavs. SGA for OKC. Got clear shots, Ray Allen for the Sonics, going to OKC. Terry Rozier for the Hornets to 99. DeJounte Murray for the Spurs, and Mason Jones for the Sixers. Got Seth Curry for the Sixers. Jamal Murray for the Nuggets. We've got a rookie vision, Killian Hayes for the Pistons. Alfred Payton for the Knicks. Karl Anthony Towns for the Wolves, and Josh Green for the Mavs. Another thick pack. They can't give us another spacer, can they? Is that legal? Got Devin Booker for the Suns. Jaylen Brown for the Celtics. Trae Young illuminated for the Hawks. It is another spacer, you bastards. Got Emmanuel Quickley for the Knicks. Markelle Fultz for the Magic, and Aaron Naismith for the Celtics. Domantas Sabonis for the Pacers. Got JJ Redick for the Mavs. We've got amazing Jimmy Butler for the Heat. Got Draymond Green to 99 for the Warriors. Robert Covington for the Blazers, and Emmanuel Quickley for the Knicks. Last pack. Are we due another auto here or what? I've had an RPA. No other auto. Jordan Clarkson for the Jazz. Steph Curry for the Warriors. Got a rookie vision, Malachi Flynn for the Raptors. Maybe not. Julius Randle for the Knicks. Jason Tatum for the Celtics. And Sam Merrill for the Bucks. Can't remember if you get 2 or not. Well, they always say on average to cover their ass. All right, we've got a Prism retail now. I think my dog's protesting the potential second order. All right, let's clear this box out. that out the way. That's all empty. Got Kyrie for the Nets, James Wiseman for the Warriors, sophomore stars Kendrick Nunn for the Heat, and Aaron Baines for the Suns. Got Dwayne Wade for the Heat, Colin Sexton for the Cavs. We've got a Emmanuel Quickley Instant Impact Silver for the Knicks, and Luka for the Mavs. Zubac for the Clippers, Darius Garland for the Cavs. We've got a silver, Chris Middleton for the Bucks, and Torrey Craig for the Nuggets. Carmelo Anthony for the Blazers, CJ Allaby for the Blazers, got Donovan Mitchell Dominance for the Jazz, and Bismack Biyombo for the Hornets. Got James Harden for the Rockets, Miles Turner for the Pacers. Got a green, Gordon Hayward for the Celtics, and Domantas Sabonis for the Pacers. Should get an auto in the Prism retail box as well. Cam Reddish for the Hawks, Desmond Bain for the Grizzlies, Emergent Emmanuel Quickley for the Knicks, the guys everywhere, and Daniel House Jr. for the Rockets. Got Juan Hernan Gomez for the Wolf, Skylar Mays for the Hawks, Red Wave Hassan Whiteside for the Blazers, and Ish Smith for the Wizards. Taurean Prince for the Nets, Kendrick Nunn for the Heat, Silver Frankie for the Knicks, and Harrison Barnes for the Kings. Got Nerlens Noel for OKC, Killian Hayes for the Pistons, Silver Serge Ibaka for the Raptors, and Tim Hardaway Jr. for the Mavs. Got Jamal Murray for the Nuggets, Langston Galloway for the Pistons, Instant Impact Anthony Edwards for the Wolf, and Alex Caruso for the Lakers. That's not my dog now, it's a neighbour's dog crying. We've got Dennis Rodman for the Bulls, Tyler Bay for the Mavs. We've got Magic Johnson going to the Lakers, Team USA, and Cody Zeller for the Hornets. Sorry, I'm just trying to read the comments if Tom's been trolling me or not. We're good. Got Duncan Robinson for the Heat, Kawhi Leonard for the Clippers, Dominance Devin Booker for the Suns, and Kristaps Porzingis for the Mavs. Bam Adebayo for the Heat, Udoka Azubuike for the Jazz, Ruby Wave, is that Hornets colours? No, it's Theo Maledon for OKC, not bad. And Drew Holiday for the Pelicans. Got Patrick Beverley for the Clippers, RJ Barrett for the Knicks, Silver, Clint Capella for the Hawks, and Terry Rozier for the Hornets. Here's our auto. Got Terrence Davis for the Raptors, Instant Impact Devin Vassell for the Spurs, JJ Barea for the Mavs, and our auto is Chris Clemens for the Rockets, far out. The Rockets have hit a Clyde Drexler patch and a silver auto for, Jeff. Jeff's the best run he's ever had with the Rockets so far. It's still not great. Got Josh Okogie for the Wolves, Isaac Okoro for the Cavs, Green Matisse for the Sixers, and Landry Shamet for the Clippers. Frankie for the Knicks, Tyrese Maxey for the Sixers, Emergent Precious Achiuwa for the Heat, and Davis Bertans for the Wizards. Mitch Robb for the Knicks, Devin Booker for the Suns, Red Wave, Bryn Forbes for the Spurs, and John Wall for the Wizards. Troy Brown Jr. for the Wizards. Elijah Hughes for the Jazz. Silver, Josh Okogie for the Wolves. And Paul George for the Clippers. We've got Lou Williams for the Clippers. Brandon Clark for the Grizzlies. Silver rookie Patrick Williams for the Bulls. And Eric Paschal for the Warriors. There's not even a photo of him. The disrespect is unbelievable. Got Anthony Davis for the Lakers, Cassius Stanley for the Pacers, Dominance Ben Simmons for the Sixers, and John Collins for the Hawks. Got Karl Anthony Towns for the Wolves, Joe Ingles for the Jazz, Isaac Okoro for the Cavs, Emergent, and George Hill for the Bucks. Got Ben Simmons for the Sixers, Luke Kennard for the Pistons, Instant Impact, Kira Lewis Jr. for the Pelicans, Doug McDermott for the Pacers, and a last pack to come. Got Austin Rivers for the Rockets, DeMar DeRozan for the Spurs, got a Ruby Wave, Drew Holiday for the Pelicans, and LeBron James. Finished with Prism the way we started off with LeBron. We've got a Recon hobby now, which is another 60 cards, 2 autos. Another 2 autos in here. It does say per box on average. They love to do that in case you only get one. Covers their ass. There we go. All right, good luck in the Recon. Got an auto in the first pack, it looks like. We've got Tyrell Terry for the Mavs, Kyrie for the Nets, Tyrese Halliburton for the Kings. There's our auto. Got Lou Williams for the Hawks, DeAndre Ayton for the Suns, future legends. And Obi Toppin to 99 for the Knicks. Great auto. Rookie auto to 99 for the Knicks. Take that. Obi Toppin. Actually, I got some 55.1 touches in the in that cupboard. Should all be in there. Oh yeah, there you go. I'll show you what it is.
Always do things the hard way.
Yeah. There you go. So I'm just trying to read these comments. What have we got? Raptors, nice. Sorry, my comments weren't working for a while there, Kale. It's not the best comment to read out. I'm sorry. I couldn't see your comment on the stream. We've got Luguentz Dort for OKC, Zeke Naji for the Nuggets, Mikal Bridges for the Suns. Hopefully you get a Scotty Barnes on-card auto in the Origins, Kale. It won't be so bad. Steph Curry for the Warriors, Devin Vassell for the Spurs, and John Wall for the Wizards. Rookie review. Pelicans are rough. They don't have to be. Get a Zion auto and things will turn around. We've still got plenty of cards to come, don't worry. We've got Malik Monk for the Hornets, Domantas Sabonis for the Pacers, Tyler Hero for the Heat, Keldon Johnson for the Spurs. We've got a blue for the Blazers, Carmelo Anthony to 99. And for the Pelicans, Kira Lewis Jr. Speaking of. Got Nikola Jokic for the Nuggets, Kawhi Leonard for the Clippers, Brandon Ingram for the Pelicans, Robert Covington for the Blazers, Harrison Barnes for the Kings, and Trae Young to 49. Maneuvers for the Hawks. Nice card. Good box of recon so far. Obi Toppin auto to 99. So Trae Young to 49. Even in the illusions, we got a Jason Tatum to 25. Got Udoka Azubuike for the Jazz, Karl Anthony Towns for the Wolves, Jay Crowder for the Suns, Kristaps Porzingis for the Mavs. We've got a pink Cam Reddish for the Hawks, and KD Rock the Rim for the Nets. We've got Michael Porter Jr. for the Nuggets, Alfred Payton for the Knicks, Daniel Tice for the Bulls. We've got our second auto in there. Denny for the Wizards. Sky's the limit. Nikola Jokic for the Nuggets. It's one of the case hits. And James Ennis for the Magic. Can't win them all, unfortunately. James Ennis for the Magic auto. Obi Toppin made up for it, though. Obi Toppin ordered at 99. Very nice. Got Serge Ibaka for the Clippers. Cam Reddish for the Hawks. Marvin Bagley the third for the Kings. Jimmy Butler for the Heat. Obi Toppin, speaking of, for the Knicks. And Ja Morant, rock the rim for the Grizzlies. Got DeMar DeRozan for the Spurs. Malcolm Brogdon for the Pacers. Joe Ingles for the Jazz. Bradley Beal for the Wizards. Bojan Bogdanovic to 199 for the Jazz. And Maneuvers James Harden for the Nets. Yeah. Draymond Green for the Warriors. RJ Hampton for the Magic. Kendrick Nunn for the Heat. Mike Conley for the Jazz. Cole Anthony for the Magic. And Paul George Maneuvers to 199 for the Clippers. Last pack. We've hit both of our orders, but we can still get numbered cards. Recon's pretty good, pretty generous with numbered cards. Got Drew Holiday for the Bucks, Kyle Kuzma for the Lakers, Jalen Smith for the Suns, Peyton Pritchard for the Celtics, got a pink Serge Ibaka for the Clippers, and Kenyon Martin Jr. for the Rockets. All right. Got flux time. Here. There we go. All right. Brandon Ingram for the Pelicans. We got in the first pack, we got our big boy, Mesosphere, Donovan Mitchell for the Jazz. Got a silver Udoka Azubuike for the Jazz rookie. Corey Joseph for the Pistons and Marcus Smart for the Celtics. Jazz started off well in the flux. Got Eric Bledsoe for the Pelicans. Chris Boucher for the Raptors. Got a red Hamidou Diallo for the Pistons. Malcolm Brogdon for the Pacers. And Isaac Okoro for the Cavs. Dwayne Wade for the Heat. Our orders behind him. Naz Reid Silver for the Wolves. Tim Hardaway Jr. for the Mavs. Giannis for the Bucks. And our auto is Ty Jerome for OKC. Not the biggest. Got Anthony Simons for the Blazers. Ricky Rubio for the Wolves. What's this? Silver Fluid. Joel Embiid for the Sixers. Steph Curry for the Warriors and Precious Achiuwa for the Heat. Drew Holiday for the Bucks. Jerry West for the Lakers. Got Flow Motion De'Aaron Fox for the Kings. Nikola Jokic for the Nuggets and Trae Young for the Hawks. Pascal Siakam for the Raptors. Luguentz Dort for OKC. We've got a blue. It'll be numbered. Sterling Brown for the Rockets. The Rockets are doing as good as they've ever done. But they're still the Rockets. 20 of 99, Sterling Brown. James Harden for the Nets and Miles Turner for the Pacers. Rockets have got a patch, an auto, a numbered card. They're trying. Josh Okogie for the Wolf. Shake Milton for the Sixers. What's this? It is Kelly Oubre Jr. for the Warriors. 25 of 75. Got Kemba Walker for the Celtics and Nico Mannion for the Warriors. Got Thomas Bryant for the Wizards. George Hill for the Sixers. Got incoming Malachi Flynn for the Raptors. Zach LaVine for the Bulls. And Udoka Azubuike for the Jazz. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar for the Bucks. Harrison Barnes for the Kings. We've got a silver, Nikola Vukovic for the Bulls. Domantas Sabonis for the Pacers and Kobe White for the Bulls. Second last pack of the Flux because we've still got the encased. Got Russell Westbrook for the Wizards. Ben Simmons for the Sixers. We've got a rookie influx, Jay Sean Tate for the Rockets. Alex Caruso for the Lakers. And Michael Mulder, Mr. X-Files for the Warriors. All right. We are due for a big hit in these encased. We've had some monsters. That's cool. It's Larry Bird. It's only the base. Larry Bird Legends card for the Celtics. We've hit a Ant-Man Gold Shimmer to 10 in the Flux encase before, which is an absolute thumper. Shift those over a little bit again. All right, on to the Obsidian Timor. Keep dropping my spacer. I'll do it in a sec. Okay. We've got Andrew Wiggins for the Warriors, Donovan Mitchell for the Jazz, and Blake Griffin for the Nets. We've got Isaac Okoro, rookie for the Cavs, and Aaron Gordon for the Nuggets. And the die cut is an Eclipse, Bam Adebayo for the Heat. Nothing spectacular, unfortunately. Hopefully the Obsidian hobby is better. We've got a hit parade now. Hit parade is that's cool. It's Tools of the Trade for the Hawks, DeAndre Hunter to 10. Look at the patches and the bit of the basketball and so on. That's from last year, so it's a rookie RPA Tools of the Trade. Look at that. Piece of the ball, sick patch. DeAndre Hunter to 10 for the Hawks. And the Hawks were... In a sec. Where's the Hawks? Matthew, spot 28 from a mini. Tools of the Trade, DeAndre Hunter. Piece of the basketball and everything. All right, now we're getting serious. The Obsidian Hobby. Then we've got Origins Hobby. Then we got the Mosaic Fast Break, and then we got 1-on-1. So there's plenty to come. Okay, we've got a thick boy, which is always good news. Got Precious Achiuwa for the Heat. Gordon Hayward for the Hornets, and JJ Redick for the Mavs. I won't even peek at the potential RPA. Got Robert Covington for the Blazers, 39 of 99. And Jordan Nwora for the Bucks, 77 of 99. Okay, I've seen the order. I haven't seen the... It's Luke Kennard for the Clippers, Volcanic Signatures, 112 of 149. And the chunky boy is Lonnie Walker the 4th for the Spurs, which is 11 of 25. Short print, but not an RPA, unfortunately. Okay, this should produce some goods here. Origins has not let us down yet. Okay. Here we go. We're due for a giddy here. As I said that, there's Josh Giddey. But I want the Giddey auto. Josh Giddey for OKC. Good start anyway. KD for the Nets. And another rookie, Usman Garuba for the Rockets. Rockets again, Giddey. We've got Bradley Beal for the Wizards. And Nikola Vukovic for the Bulls to 99. We've got a Ben Simmons patch for the Sixers. Any Raptors at all yet? Haven't been watching. Nothing noteworthy. It's been a few Malachi Flynn's. And for the Rockets, Alperen Sengun. On-card auto. The Rockets, I'm telling you, Rockets are having the best break they've ever had. So even though you got the Rockets again, Jeff, it's not all bad news. Now you got 2 autos, a patch, numbered card, and we've got a thick box here of Mosaic Fast Break. So buckle up. There's another bloody 150 odd cards here. All right. Good evening, Lumber. Jess is studying. It's just got me at the moment. Got Seth Curry for the Sixers, Draymond Green for the Warriors, Dante DiVincenzo for the Bucks, Darius Bazley for OKC, Luke Kennard for the Clippers, Precious Achiuwa, rookie for the Heat, and Tyrese Maxey, NBA debut for the Sixers. Hopefully some nice numbered cards. Hopefully the auto is nice as well. Pascal Siakam for the Raptors. There's the Raptors, Kale. PJ Washington Jr. for the Hornets. Ben Simmons for the Sixers. Malik Beasley for the Wolves. Peyton Pritchard for the Celtics. Steph Curry for the Warriors. James Wiseman for the Warriors. And a Disco John Wall for the Rockets. I've never seen more Rockets cards in this break. How's the big break going? Tobias told me there's a big one. This is the big one, Lumber. We're getting to the end of it. We're already sort of 11 boxes through. Got Jeff Teague for the Bucks, Brook Lopez for the Bucks, unless you're just winding me up there. Got Enes Kanter for the Blazers, Jimmy Butler for the Heat, Bogdan Bogdanovic for the Hawks, Steve Nash for the Suns, Kyle Lewis Jr. for the Pelicans, and a Disco Jabari Parker for the Kings. Got Buddy Hield for the Kings, Miles Turner for the Pacers, Nicholas Batum for the Clippers, Will Barton for the Nuggets, Jeremy Grant for the Pistons, Emmanuel Quickley for the Knicks, Reggie Perry for the Nets, and Stairmasters Brandon Ingram for the Pelicans. I think our autos here, it could be a variation. Russell Westbrook for the Wizards, Yusuf Nurkic for the Blazers, James Harden for the Nets, Tim Hardaway Jr. for the Mavs, Russell Westbrook for the Wizards, Jamias Ramsey for the Kings, Denny for the Wizards, and variation, Tyrese Maxey, Disco for the Sixers. I actually meant, how's it going? Is there anything good coming out of it? I thought you were trying to say. Said there was a big one. Is this it? Yeah, it's been pretty good, actually. I'll show you a quick recap in a sec. Markel Fultz for the Magic, Josh Okogie for the Wolves, Bojan Bogdanovic for the Jazz, Hamidou Diallo for the Pistons, SGA for OKC, Udoka Azubuike for the Jazz, Gary Payton for OKC as well, and Karl Anthony Towns, Disco for the Wolves. I'll show you a quick recap. We hit a Tools of the Trade RPA to 10. Look at those patches for DeAndre Hunter. For the Rockets, on-card auto rookie. Obi Toppin, rookie auto to 99. Jason Tatum to 25. And a green cracked ice LeBron in the Prism. There's been plenty of other sort of top-loaded hits as well, but they were the main ones so far. Got Bradley Beal for the Wizards, Chris Paul for the Suns, DeAndre Hunter for the Hawks, Rui for the Wizards, Danilo Gallinari for the Hawks, Nico Mannion for the Warriors, Tyrese Halliburton for the Kings, and a disco, Kevin Knox twice for the Knicks. We've still got the 1-1 to come. It's the last of the case. This 1-on-1 case is either the worst case of all time or they've loaded everything into this one. We haven't hit a timeless moments. We haven't hit a downtown. And we've gone through 9 out of the 10. So we've got Joe Ingles for the Jazz, Zach LaVine for the Bulls, Rashawn Holmes for the Kings, DeAndre Ayton for the Suns, Shaq for the Lakers, Patrick Williams for the Bulls, Jordan Nwora for the Bucks, and Giannis Montage for the Bucks. Green cracked ice is big. Those patches are filthy, like my day at work. Yeah, the one touch was a bit filthy. It needs a bit of a clean. Isaiah Roby for OKC, LeBron James for the Lakers, Kyle Lowry for the Raptors, Serge Ibaka for the Clippers, Victor Oladipo for the Heat, Charles Barkley for the Suns, Jayshawn Tate for the Rockets, and a rookie disco, Reggie Perry for the Nets. I was ringing my doorbell. Mo Bamba for the Magic, Karis LeVert for the Pacers, Landry Shamet for the Nets, Kawhi Leonard for the Clippers, Clint Capella for the Hawks, LaMelo Ball for the Hornets, haven't seen enough of him, Sadiq Bey for the Pistons, and a disco, Eric Bledsoe for the Pelicans. Stick ones. Yeah, we'll get some more. Got Troy Brown Jr. for the Bulls, Kobe White for the Bulls, Bam Adebayo for the Heat, Kelly Oubre Jr. for the Warriors, KD for the Nets, Tyrese Halliburton for the Kings, Paul Pierce for the Celtics. You got a disco, Nemanja for the Heat. The guard dog for the Cane Toads. Mate, I don't know what's going on. Someone's ringing the doorbell. I don't know. I sit down and open up basketball cards. Can't answer the door. Got Larry Nance Jr. for the Cavs, Zion for the Pelicans, Jay Crowder for the Suns, Kevin Love for the Cavs, Josh Jackson for the Pistons, Isaiah Stewart for the Pistons, Sadiq Bey for the Pistons as well, and Cole Anthony, not for the Pistons, for the Magic. Got KD for the Nets, KCP for the Lakers, TJ Warren for the Pacers, Trey Burke for the Mavs, Thomas Bryant for the Wizards, Trey Jones for the Spurs, Anthony Edwards for the Wolves, and we've got a purple Al Horford for OKC, 15 of 50. In a way, it's a bit of a shame it was Al Horford, but good to get numbered cards. We've got Giannis for the Bucks, Lonzo for the Pelicans, Jarrett Culver for the Wolves, DeMar DeRozan for the Spurs, Lamar Stevens for the Cavs, Isaac Okoro for the Cavs, RJ Hampton for the Magic, and a silver wave for Steph Curry. National pride for the Warriors. We haven't got our auto yet. We've got Jonas Valanciunas for the Grizzlies, JJ Redick for the Mavs, OG Anunoby for the Raptors, got Kyrie for the Nets, Anthony Davis for the Lakers, Vince Carter for the Raptors, Jalen Smith, there's our auto. It is, there you go, the Raptors, Malachi Flynn. Fast break signatures, rookie auto for the Raptors. There you go, Kale. 3 packs to go. Got Terry Rozier for the Hornets, Devin Booker for the Suns, Miles Bridges for the Hornets, Brandon Ingram for the Pelicans, Got LaMelo Ball for the Hornets, Kawhi Leonard for the Raptors, and another auto. It's a variation montage, Keldon Johnson for the Spurs. That's very cool. I think I've seen that. Unless it was just back to front. Maybe it is a variation. Either way, nice card. Doorbell could have been UPS delivering the NT and Flawless and the new UFC Prism. Maybe if it was, I'd just walk off stream for 10 minutes and sort it all out. I don't think it was. I'll find out what it was in about 5 minutes. Robin Lopez for the Wizards, Spencer Dinwiddie for the Nets, Anthony Davis for the Lakers, Kyrie for the Nets, James Wiseman for the Warriors, got Theo Maledon for OKC, Larry Bird for the Celtics, and Men of Mastery, Zion for the Pelicans. Last pack before we get to what should be a loaded box of 1-on-1. Donovan Mitchell for the Jazz, Aaron Gordon for the Nuggets, Drew Holiday for the Bucks, Reggie Bullock for the Knicks, Bam Adebayo for the Heat. Xavier Tillman for the Grizzlies. Anthony Edwards for the Wolf. And a disco, Russell Westbrook, national pride for the Wizards. I'm just excited about this. Honestly, we've gone through the whole case. Haven't hit a timeless moments or a downtown. They've got to give us something in here, surely. Can't see. I'd love to peek. First card is Jerry West for the Lakers, 38 of 99. Lakers have done very well. It's the last box, Lumber. It is. People were trying to do privates. I said I can't do a private. It's the last box, and we haven't hit a timeless. I don't think it's a timeless, which is strange. It is Isaac Okoro. Rookie auto, on-card auto for the Cavs. So we just had the worst case of 1-on-1 then. I thought we were going to have a thumper coming. I mean, we did hit a couple of cards to 5 in the case. I guess that'd be considered the case hit, in retrospect. But I thought for sure we would do a timeless moments or a downtown. We've still got that one card to randomize. God knows where it went now. It was, we'll find it when we sleeve them all up. It was, who was it? It was the Lakers and the Spurs. I'll quickly randomize it. The card, it's not the end of the world. It's probably a 50-cent card, but still, we haven't lost it, don't worry. Lakers and Spurs. Let me randomize that now. 7 times. The next break is up, guys. The next break is a cracker, $99 break. It's a thumper. It's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. It goes to the Spurs when we get around to it. There we go. 7 times. Card goes to the Spurs. It was Timmy Duncan and Anthony Davis, I think it was. All right, guys. Thanks for joining, as always. Nice break overall. We hit plenty of one-touch cards. Obviously, the one-on-ones are already encased. LeBron, cracked ice, green cracked ice. Jason Tatum to 25. Obi Toppin, auto to 99. Alperen Sengun, on-card auto for the Rockets. And a Tools of the Trade RPA to 10. A nice break all around for many teams. There's about 300 cards in top loaders as well. The next break is up, guys. We'll run that once it's full. As always, thanks for joining. We'll catch you at the next one.